Bitcoin to 7 figures, Bitcoin to $1 million, maybe so. You want to know everything about that? You want to know the last information about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies? Then smash the like button. It's time for Crypto News, Crypto to the Max. With Rodrigo Arnedo celebrating, we are so close to 100K that I have to use the minute chart, and you can see we went all the way up to 99,500 approximately. So we are, like $500 to 100K. It's crazy. I have to be moving this all the time. So if you blink, you're gonna miss the 100K. I'm gonna tell you everything about that, but first things first, let me tell you about some offers that you have to take advantage of just today. We have the Ledger Flex, the cold wallet that you might wanna buy with $70 as a present. So you buy the Ledger Flex with the link in the description below, and you have $70. That is approximately 25% discount if you have the Bitcoin and sell it with this $70. But I would consider that an investment. So maybe in a couple of days, the device is free for you because those $70 are worth maybe, who knows, 1,000 euros. Who can tell? But any case, if you want a discount, you have the other devices with up to 40% discount on Ledger Nano X if you want one of these colors, and also with Nano S Plus, well, the cheapest product there, you have also up to 40% discount. If you want the black one, it's just 25%. Any other color would be, as I can see here, in the 40%. And also you have 25% in some of the accessories that you can buy. So if you are considering having your first cold wallet, this is the time. If you are considering having a second one, this can be useful. Well, that's the time. Never in the year is going to be at these prices. So by maybe even for Christmas time, maybe you want to give this as a present for a crypto bro that you have. Also, consider Trezor, another cold wallet that it's okay, that we like. We like it as much as we do the Ledger, and we've talked about these two companies in a lot of videos, and we've recommended you their devices. Well, Trezor this year will give you his calculator, their calculator, so you can see all the earnings that you are going to have today with the discounts and calculate the money this would be in the future. So, for example, imagine $70, and if we thought about last year, if we calculate the profit, well, the total gain would be 1 year, $350. So as I was telling you, the devices can be free for you if you have that Bitcoin or buy a little bit of it. Any case, what about Trezor and the discounts? You have a 10% off with Trezor Save 5, 40% off with the Model T, and 30% off with the Model 1. So very interesting prices from $34 to $152. And if you want the Trezor Save 3 that I would probably buy if you don't have the money for a more expensive one, the best of course is the Trezor Save 5 in my opinion right now. But if you don't have the money, I would rather prefer the Trezor Save 3 than the Model 1 because it's so much better in my opinion, and the difference right now is very, very little. Also, you have discounts up to 20% with the Trezor Keep Metal, and you have 50% off, crazy 50% off with the Trezor Model T Backup Bundle, and with some others 20% off and 35% off. Those are packages, so you have the Trezor and the bundle. So yeah, that's nice. I'm discovering this with you right now. So go there. I'm gonna leave you the link in the description below to Black Friday, and also not just for Trezor but also for Ledger, and decide if you want to know more before buying them, but buy them today. Well, you can go to our website where you have so many videos about the devices, unboxings, and everything you need to know, both to Ledger and to Trezor. So again, I don't have like a favorite. Those are my two favorites. Those are the ones that I would recommend. Well, you can go into detail, and depending on what are your use case and depending of different aspects, that would be one or the other better for you. But mostly, both are really, really good products, and I would buy any of them happily. So go decide and use the link in the description below. Thank you very much. You help us today a lot if you use our link. And what about Bitcoin? We're back talking about Bitcoin. Donald Trump is so happy. Are you living the 100K dancing like this guy? Or you are just a guy that is like, okay, 99.9, 100K, yoo-hoo! And then 101, and that's over for you, and it's okay. Well, it's mostly my case. But remember that we are watching closely the futures, the CME futures, not just the gaps, but also the price, and we were there in the 100K. As I can see right now, we were in 100K. Let me zoom in. This is live. I need that exact number. And yes, we crossed the line. We crossed the line. 100K, 100,005. So we can say that we've lived here live. Bitcoin on 100K. Congratulations to all of you. In the CME futures is already there. So as we consider that this goes, you can see here in the minute also, in the CME futures, as we consider that we are just ahead in the spot than in those futures, Bitcoin is gonna hit 100K probably before you watch this video, probably so. So what are you gonna do? If I get rich from crypto, I'm not telling anyone, but there'll be signs. Maybe you have a Lamborghini hanging on your house, or maybe you live in this place and these girls open the door so you can go and have a swim straight in your pool there in nature, where have some coffee. Crazy stuff. The week is in the 10% up. And remember, this is Moon member. We are in the 40% rise. When we have this information from Cynthia Loomis, do not miss that, because she's gonna talk about Bitcoin strategic reserve in United States, and I believe this is why Bitcoin is in 100K today.
You know, we got off the gold standard a long time ago. My question is how much you would spend tax dollars at a time where we're talking about trying to reduce costs. How much would you spend on Bitcoin as part of this reserve?
We wouldn't have to spend any new dollars. We have reserves at our 12 Federal Reserve banks, including gold certificates that could be converted to current fair market value. They're held at their 1970s value on the books, and then sell them into Bitcoin.
Wow.
That way, we wouldn't have to use any new dollars in order to establish this reserve. The United States already holds over 200,000 Bitcoin in the asset forfeiture funds. So that would be the initial source of Bitcoin. So no new money spent on this reserve.
No new money needs to be used. Sell the past, buy the future. United States can sell their gold or some of their gold and buy Bitcoin, which is gold 2.0. This is huge. And as Adam Back says, if the US strategic Bitcoin reserve happens, prepare for 7 figures. That's why we're telling you we might be in the million soon enough. Donald Trump's Crypto Advisory Council expected to set up this strategic Bitcoin reserve, as Reuters reported. And people now believing that if Donald Trump establishes that strategic Bitcoin reserve, then the traditional 4-year market cycles will end and Bitcoin's value will consistently rise indefinitely. So what do you think about that? Are we going to go higher and higher and we are not gonna crash? 77%, never again? We'll see. But today we have more huge news like this. A Chinese court has ruled that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as recognized are property, making their ownership legal. So I asked ChatGPT, and you need to differentiate this for personal use, but still for companies, still illegal in China. So it's a very, very good step, but we still need to have China the declaration of everything legal for everybody and all the companies. Any case, Seth believes that, again, China is the miner by excellence, and probably they have more even than United States. So yeah, maybe in the shadows they are getting ready for that point where everything is legal, but they want their position, strong position, so they can fight United States before. And we have another huge piece of information. Thank you very much for nothing, Gary Gensler. We don't like you whatsoever, and you know it. But your time is coming to an end. Finally, January 20th, he can go to annoy other people, and we're gonna have another leader of the SEC. So that's gonna be huge. Also, remember, this is the guy that decided that everything was securities. And we'll see what about the new regulator has to say about that. It's poetic, of course, that the day that he says goodbye, Bitcoin hits 100K. You did bad for this industry. And now everybody's saying that, the industry is going to be happy with this, and the SEC lawsuits will quietly go away after Gensler steps down. This was said in this conference. Also, the millionaire Antonio Scaramucci said that Bitcoin is now at the price it should have been in 2021 if the SEC did not reject Bitcoin, spot ETFs, and hold back the industry. So yeah, they probably wanted to do that, and he was just the instrument they used for doing that. Elon Musk called out Gary Gensler on X. He said, "Is it true that the SEC only works 1 day a month in office?" So be ready, because Elon Musk is creating the Doge. You know about that. It has 2 million followers already on X. And here we heard that they are also creating a Dogecast. So they are going to podcasting from the Department of Government Efficiency. We will know the cuts that they are providing us. And Elon Musk also accused billionaire Amazon founder Jeff Bezos of telling investors to sell Tesla and SpaceX stocks, claiming Donald Trump would lose the election. If this is true, terrible for Jeff Bezos. We don't like that. More good news. Total crypto market cap hits a new all-time high of more than $3 trillion. We keep on going higher. This is amazing. Consider that Bitcoin ETFs are catching up to gold ETFs for total assets held. After just 1 month, we are there with gold. And Bitcoin ETFs surpass $100 billion in assets. We have that too. MicroStrategy completing $3 billion note at 0% offering to acquire additional Bitcoin. Remember the strategy we told you yesterday that might be happening. MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor might be selling at the top, then buying more Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes up, he sells again, etc., etc. Watch the video and you could understand what's going on here. When publicly traded AI company Genius Group bought another $14 million Bitcoin after buying 10 million just 3 days ago. Bitcoin miner Mara just raised 1 billion at 0% to buy more Bitcoin too. And 7.13 trillion asset manager Charles Schwab's incoming CEO says, "I have not bought crypto and now I feel silly." You should feel silly, because Bitcoin now surpassed $1, becoming the 12th largest currency in the world. You can see that ranking here, now number 12, soon enough number 10 and above. And also, if you want to compare it with other assets, we're still number 7, just looking at Google right now. If you want to use one of these two tools, remember, on findontheright.com, you have a lot of useful content for free, also interesting crypto applications. Google searches for Bitcoin search as price hit a record 100K today, we have to say. And I like this thought from Javier Bitcoin saying that you can say you are coming late into Bitcoin. It's like saying in 1507 that you were late to America. So yeah, it's just the beginning. Sometimes you feel you reach the top, but you see that there's still a long way ahead of you. So if you want to buy some Bitcoin, Coinbase in the description below, and also Binance, use the link in the description below. And remember, you can buy once you have your device, your ledger or your Trezor, you can buy inside the cold wallet, so you don't have to send it from Binance or Coinbase. So both ideas, I believe, are okay. If you can't wait, just buy on Coinbase and Binance. If you can wait, well, just wait till you have your ledger or your Trezor and then buy from a provider inside the cold wallet. Also, Javier Bitcoin told us that people that hate Bitcoin, they don't really hate Bitcoin. What they feel is jealousy because, well, they didn't study it, they didn't understood what it was, and people did before them. You will feel like this meme. Please don't go. We want you to stay trapped with us. It's not easy because TV, media, everybody, your neighbors, they don't want you to go farther as they are scared. But you can help them and you can help yourself just by learning. Consider that when we hit this 100K, well, it's gonna be a face melting bull run, probably. The mainstream media is gonna talk about this. Your uncles, aunts, friends, and cousins will be asking for your advice on Christmas and Thanksgiving. Normies will come flooding back into the crypto market. Everything changes at 100K. I love this phrase. I might use it for a title in another video. And consider that 2 years ago, this week, Bitcoin price was at a low of $16,000. Many were panicking. A few kept building. That's what we did. 2 years and 3 days, 500% rise. So congratulations if you were there as we did. If history is any guide, Bitcoin could peak. We wonder now when it's going to peak. Well, Ali believes between $174,000 and around 500K by October 2025. And what should we do if that's the case? Well, his plan is share yours with me in the description below in the comment section. Thank you very much. Selling 25% at around 173K to 200K, then 13% at 200K to 300K, and then 30% at 300 to 400K, then 50% at plus 400K. Also, well, you can just wait till it's worth $13 million, just one Bitcoin, as Michael Saylor said in the past. Satoshi Nakamoto should be very happy with all he created, but also now is 17th richest guy in the world, and the saddest people out there are in Germany. If the German government had held its 50K Bitcoin sold at 55K in July, it would be now $2.35 billion in profit. Crazy for Europe and crazy for Germany. Any case, not just Bitcoin, Ethereum went up, even though I think we might top here and we didn't fill the gap. So yeah, we might still have to wait. And some of you in the comment section says that Bitcoin, it's okay, but Ethereum did wrong with the merge, changing to proof of stake instead of proof of work. And they show you this chart. But again, I believe Ethereum is on Black Friday discount and it might do well in the future. This is, of course, not financial advice. I'm not expert whatsoever. But MetaMask has this huge piece of information. It will now allow you to swap tokens without requiring Ethereum for gas. This was a downer, and right now you don't have that anymore. So if you are a user of MetaMask, congrats on that too. The bubbles are crazy in the green. We have Ripple going 24% up. We have others like, for example, which one can we choose? Pepe going 10% up. We have ARB going 11% up. Tesos 8.2% up. Stellar Lumens, of course. And Benjamin Cohen believes that, well, we still have to wait for altcoins to explode. Like, we still need 6-7 weeks for Bitcoin to end this race, and then we will have the altcoins and Ethereum going up, as we can see in this chart that we share in all the videos. Also, he compared the situation with altcoins with QQQ in 1999, and maybe just comparing both things, he speculates with the possibility that we are following right now, that we go with Bitcoin up till mid-January, and then it goes down for good, and we have the alt season. We'll see about that. Where will we find all the information? Of course, with dextools.io. Our partners, they told us that Solana hit a new all-time high. So congratulations. You can see here the chart of Solana and this new high. Congrats on that. When Bitwas has filled an S1 with SEC for a spot Solana ETF. Also, what about this chart from dextools.io about XRP? Ripple? Well, you can see in the monthly how crazy this is for XRP. And you need to consider that Gary Gensler leaving the SEC Gov is the best thing that could happen to Ripple. And now it is targeting $2. We'll see about that. Also, I want to share with you Tron all-time high. Why? Mostly because I have some and I'm happy, and because I found this picture from Beeple. This is the banana season. It's time for the altcoin season. We'll see about that. We're gonna break it. The Fear and Greed Index, we are in a 94 in greed, and people are buying again NFTs, which is a good sign, of course. Remember, it's Black Friday. If you're using Amazon for buying your stuff, use our link. You help us. It's the same for you. And if you go to Audible and you try it for 30 days for your audiobooks, well, it's free for you. And for us, we have some commission. So thank you very much. Of course, with the Ledger and the Trezor, if you buy them, use our link. Thank you very much. And if you get rich, well, do not be as crazy as these two, now taking care of their bodies, having fun doing these masks and stuff. Or, well, be careful and learn about AI too, because then you will know if this is real or not. Poor cat, that was, of course, scary. Learn about AI. We have another channel related with that. If you want more about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, of course, here. And congratulations and thank you very much for being here all this time, all the way to 100K. We were here from 1,000 and under 1,000 euros. So congratulations and more here on Noticias Bitcoin. Rodrigo Arnedo, fan on the right crypto news. Health, money, love, power in peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!